On Wednesday, I will share with you the introduction video. It's a teaser video. Exactly. You like to be teased? Oh, so you like to be teased, don't you? I'm gonna give you a teaser video. Absolutely. Absolutely. So enjoy learning English with us, I would say. It is a course for a coffee. It's gonna be, I think the price is going to be in dollars, 369 because 69.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Thank you. I don't know where is this noise is coming from.
Uh, I don't know, but I'm glad you are here and we're finally talking to each other. You gave a class today, right?
Maybe my TikTok is lagging and some kind of noise is coming from my side. Somehow.
Magic noises. You were teaching today, didn't you?
Yeah. And it's because of you, because you give me some advices and some, I don't know how to say, some
I
ways
have been
to
secretly
teach and
watching and it looked good.
also learn, yeah, some, to improve my English also with the other guys and also help some people uh, to help them to get more knowledge from our lessons also. And
And that's what I love.
my body is trembling now. When I'm speak with you, I feel I'm not confident while speaking with you, and I feel shy and nervous.
Yes, I always have this. When I join the Discord, nobody wants to talk to me except for camera guy.
Yeah, he's our active guy in our community. He is always active in
Yes.
our lessons, in our some activities.
And he is your number one fan. He betrayed me and he went to the other side. No, but I'm very happy you enjoy it so much. And people really love it, I've heard.
Yeah. I also, I think that it's really good. Uh, and everybody,
So, did
if you
you?
said, as you said, enjoyed, everybody is joining our lessons every day and cooperating with us, joining some kind of activities which we are doing every day. And I think it's really great. And also,
Exactly. I think it's a
yeah, and
fantastic
also,
thing and it makes it
yeah,
a real community.
uh-huh. And also with your help, I found some really best friends in this community also, and really appreciate it what you are doing for us.
I'm so glad to hear that. But as you see and as you say, you're the ones helping each other. Yeah, I always say learners can learn with each other.
Yeah, and exactly. We have, 10 or 12 participants which joining us every day. It's like Daisy, Salah, camera guy, Tyron sometimes, and Genevieve, Maeve, and Tilina also. Tilina is my
I
like my assistant, I can say, because he's helping me all the time, and when I'm not so good, when I have not so much free time, he helps
He is
our
the teaching
lessons.
assistant. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching today and it looked like a lot of fun. But I don't want to join you because I don't want to disrupt the balance that is going on. You know, you're having a nice class and then I show up and everything is ruined. So I
Yeah.
let you do your thing and it it's going great.
Thank you. It's all with your
Hmm,
help. Thank you
yes.
that you're
And
supporting us, helping us to improve our knowledge. And you can see that our knowledge is getting better and better day by day. And also our girls are doing great and guys also doing great.
well, I always tell you, and I believe this truly, that I can only do so much. I can give you a push, and you have to do the rest.
Yeah.
And you are doing the rest. That's why you're improving. That's why you're getting better. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, guys, you can also join us. Ron,
I will.
Subdi.
I will come in the
Yeah.
next time to join you guys. Absolutely.
Okay, we would be
And we'll be sure
glad.
to organize more of these events. So you are not always the teacher, but other people can also be the teacher and organize classes. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I also can say that the best way to learn English is, in spite of joining our classes, it's like reading newspapers every day, maybe for 5 minutes, and listening to some podcasts and or news, watching some kind of videos like shadowing practice, and learning a lot of new words. Not words only, but maybe some verbs, phrasal verbs, idiom that we use every day in our everyday speech.
Absolutely. Just practice every day and do these different things to complete your English, right?
Mhm. Yeah, right, exactly right.
And what has been the best, like the number one best thing for you? Because you've been teaching, and I always think that teaching is a great way to learn too.
Ah, the number one for me, I mean, the number one way for me is that reading books and finding some new words, and also uh, when we start our class and we chose a books, really simple book which called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and
Great book.
during our analysis we find some new words and also their meanings, and we tried to describe the meaning of some words in English, not in our native language, but in English. It really helps when you are learning English or another else languages maybe.
Absolutely. You can learn from so many different places, and people often underestimate books and newspapers and those kind of things.
Yeah, totally, you are totally right.
But it's a really good way, and I appreciate your being so active because you are also helping so many people improve their English. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy that I am able to help someone, maybe some guys who are really who are really motivated in learning English and who wants really improve their knowledge. And I am glad, and I'm every time I'm open to help them.
That's great. And that's the best way. That's a community, right? We are all learning together. No one is left behind.
Mhm.
But that's great. Is there anything you would like to say to everybody here right now?
I can say only to Tilina. He's the person who found me in that community and offered me, I mean, he advised me to create some learning class because we were practicing together for 2 or 3 weeks when then we decided together arrange some classes, and we decided to ask you and ask Andrea also for your support, and finally we are arranging our class every day, and yeah, and also I want to say hello to Ron and Rez. Guys, you are really great. And Rez also. Yeah, when she's commenting, I mean um from her comments and from her speech, we learn a lot of complex words. She's
Hmm.
really genius.
Yes, and that's the nice thing of having people from so many different backgrounds and levels in English. You can learn something from anyone.
Yeah.
Well,
And
thank you so
some
much. I
people.
really do appreciate it, Pearl, and we'll make sure that the community, I'll make sure that more and more people come into the community to learn with you guys. And I'll be joining also more often. But it's hard, with travel and Wi Fi, but I'll try
Yeah.
to join when I can.
Yeah. We would be really happy when you can join our class also.
Of course. Well,
Mm.
thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you soon enough.
Thank you too. I'm really appreciate it. That I really, I mean, happy that I found you on TikTok and followed you and followed all of your communities and also learning here.
And we are happy, very happy to have you as one of us. I think it's a great community, and many people found some good friends.
Yeah.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
See you the next time on Discord.
Of course. See you.
Bye bye.
Hello, Lucas.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Glad to have you here with us.
So am I.
Would you like to share something about the best way for you to learn English? What has helped you?
Sure, sure. Think that we can learn it. We can take the opportunity of what we are interested in. Just like to me, I like cooking. So the most time I spend my English learning way is through cooking channels like AFC Asian Food Channel, and I did watch a lot to Master Chef, Australian Master Chef, and British Master Chef. So I can have the because in cooking, the vocabulary is it 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 is broken down into a different into different ways so that I can understand
Sure.
each of that vocabulary. Yeah, I can understand each of the vocabulary clearly, and from that I note the word I didn't even know before, like even it's the simple word. So from that I can see that I can see my progress from that note after every
Very
watching.
smart way.
And yeah.
And so I
Mm-hmm.
assume you really enjoy cooking yourself too, right?
Indeed, I did. Indeed.
So it's
And
a
then
good combination of interest and English.
yes, that is absolutely correct. And since I put my interest in English because I want to be a good speaker, I see as a I see like how can American people would talk in such a clear and powerful accent, and then to British people who talk in that a very polite and manner in a good manner way of speaking, so that I put my interest in speaking, and thereafter I also watch like beauty pageants like Miss Universe, Miss World, and Miss
Sure.
Internationals, like so and like so on. Yeah, because there emphasizes how how people women, how people could talk and how to give their in front of the public. So it's like a basically public speaking. So I learned from that. I learned
I
from
get
that
it. I get it.
platform. Yeah, I learned from that
So let's take a
platform.
moment. Let's try to summarize for the people that are
Mhm.
watching in what way is for you the best way to learn English. From my understanding, it is you're watching your interests, you are writing down vocabulary, and you're trying to focus on the way they are speaking, correct?
Yes, definitely.
That's
So,
great. That is a
from
great way. And cooking shows can be very entertaining to watch.
Mhm. Yes, great.
I like that a
And
lot. Kiki, let me
from
quickly check in with Haroon or Jesus what they think about it.
okay, thank you, Lucas.
Sure. So, Haroon, do you also watch cooking shows? Or how do you practice your English?
First of all, thank you so much. You gave me the opportunity to speak. The thing is that I started watching your videos, and the first time I just saw you live, and I thought, like, why not? I get the chance to get interact with you. The thing is, like, I'll share my experience. Like, I'm fond of speaking English from the beginning of my childhood, and all I learned is through cricket commentary, because I was fond of cricket game as well. So the country where I was brought up had no speaker around me. So recently, I
Mm-hmm.
moved to England before 6 months approx, and just 1 month ago, I started taxi. So the number of native speaker I come across in these 6 weeks of taxi is 6 times more than my entire life. So some way,
Ah.
like it's fascinating. No, so the best way I found, because I was fond of it. So the best way is to initiate the communication everywhere you find the right person who can speak like straight. This really important to find the right person and get the opportunity to speak about any particular topic when you get the chance. So
Absolutely.
that's really
Absolutely. I
good.
love that you are trying to speak as much as you can because many people are too shy for that.
The only hardest part coming on the way from where I really need your assistance to guide me through is like most of the time I try to make of a day of the passenger sitting beside me, like I play any music of their choice or something, or randomly ask the questions. Sometimes they like for example, if multiple people, especially on the weekend nights, getting out of the clubs, they speak, and sometimes I really don't want to poke my nose into their conversation, but sometimes they want me to get engaged with their speaking. So somewhere I feel like I should speak up, and whenever like the music is played, so I don't want to understand what exactly is the music. I just nod my head, dance in a way like they want me to do, but I don't understand what exactly the music is saying. For example, it's Adele or something. They feel so emotional while listening to her, and I just like try to make them feel like I'm with them, and I also understand the song. But
Well,
in terms of understanding the
yes,
songs, um, I'm having difficulty in
let me
understanding
talk
the
about
songs.
that because I always think that music is a great way to learn. And we actually learn on my live stream with music every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll take three songs and we'll play the song, then we'll go through the song line by line because music is often very clear, the pronunciation is good, and there are some interesting words and idioms, phrasal verbs you can learn from music, and that's why I include it. But some music is very difficult to understand. So you always have to search for the music that is better for English learning so you can keep on improving.
Yes, another thing I want to say, like when especially because it's about to get communal with the people and to get socialized with people, and you have to adjust according to, especially the elderly people respect you a lot and they speak according to your level and they elevate it according to your capacity. But when you come across the teenagers, they speak a lot of phrasal verbs and idioms and this and that. That's like leave you panic. Like in the start when I came here, like because about the rains, it rains a lot in England. So people were saying like, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs." And I was watching out of the window where the cats and
Yes.
dogs are coming from. So somewhere like it's really important to learn the phrases and idioms to get yourself updated. If you think. Also, I have a question at the end from you. Like, how do you approve, or how much marks you would give me out of 10 in terms of speaking to just boost my
Well,
confidence?
okay, so not to get too far from the topic we are talking about, the best way to learn English, if we're talking about learning phrasal verbs and idioms, I always go for the most common ones because, for example, raining cats and dogs is very common in England. They use it all the time, but there are a lot of phrasal verbs people don't really use. So I would say the best way to learn these phrasal verbs is focus on the most common ones. Like, oh, I have heard this one before. Let me write it down. Let me check what does it mean and let me use it the next time I am in a conversation. Because, for example, for rain in my country, we have 21 different words for depending on how much it's raining. You don't have to learn these 21 different words, but it is good to know a few of them so you can have a conversation at least about the rain and the weather because it rains a lot in England.
And now you're speaking is totally comprehensive for me to comprehend every single thing you say. But most of the time I come across with the people who speak so fast, and sometimes I just pretend like I'm understanding them, while after the leave I feel like I
Mhm.
understood nothing what they said. So that's how the situation sometimes come across. You're a really good listener. I just want to be like that. I really need to understand when it's spoken so fast in front of me. How should I take it in a proper way? And how do you approve my speaking? Must ask you.
Well, first of all, one of my moderators, camera guy, said you are a rapper. You're speaking really fast, which for me is fine. I can understand you, but for many people, it's gonna be too fast. I always tell people slow down because why are you speaking fast? To sound like a native speaker, or do you want to be understood? I speak much slower than you, and more people are going to be able to understand me. Also, what it does, if you speak slower, is you can think more about the words you are going to say. So I don't have a lot of and like and let me think. I have the time to think, and the people that are listening have the time to think. So while your pronunciation and your speaking is very good, I think I understand 100% of what you're saying. Just take a breath, slow down, because also there's a thing called mirroring. That whenever I'm in a conversation with someone, eventually we will start speaking at the same level. If you are speaking fast, the other person is going to keep speaking fast. But if I
Yeah,
speak slower, then they will also slow down. They do it
yeah.
unconsciously. It's like a psychological trick.
I
So
totally
take it
got your
easy,
point.
slow down, and it will
I
be
totally
okay.
got your point. Because sometimes you just raise a very key point to help me with. Because sometimes when I speak or try to speak fast, so I mumble a lot, and I suddenly
Of
start like
course.
suffocating. So that happens sometimes.
So take a deep breath and just speak at least 20% slower of what you're doing now. Just practice that because it's gonna help out a lot. I promise you. So
Perfect.
let me check with Jesus how he is feeling about what you two are saying. Because Kiki and Heron, they kind of agree. Hi, Jesus. They kind of agree on okay, we have cooking shows we can learn from, cricket, we can live in England. What is the way for you to learn English?
Well, teacher, this is actually a very good question, and I suppose that it might be different from person to person. But I personally think that the best way to learn English is by consuming the language all the time. Take myself as an example. Sometimes what I do in order to enhance my English skills is to watch the news on TV. By watching the news, you
Hmm.
got the opportunity not only to improve your listening skills, but also to be able to be in the know about different subjects that are going to allow you to have scintillating conversations in the future. For me, that is the best way to learn English, to foster or to create an English speaking environment so that you can learn new things every single day.
Absolutely. An environment can do so much for you, not only listening, but speaking and also just feeling comfortable, right?
Yeah, indeed, teacher.
Hmm. And what kind of environments are you in? Are you like practicing online, having friends around you, or how do you do this?
Now, as a matter of fact, teacher, I have some friends who speak the language, so whenever I get the chance to talk to them, I embrace that opportunity, you know. So the more
Mm,
exposure you have to the language, the more comprehension you will have.
I like that. Yeah, so expose yourself to the language as much as possible, just like Haroon says.
Exactly. You know, it's quite
Mm.
normal, to be honest with you, teacher. At the beginning, when I was trying to hold conversations with people, I felt like I was jumping out of my skin. But eventually, I started to gain the confidence that was necessary for me in that moment to take a leap of faith and start actually talking to people.
Yes, yes. Today I saw a movie quote, and it said like, all you need is 20 seconds of courage. Sometimes you just gotta jump in and open your mouth and start speaking.
Exactly, teacher.
I
Yeah,
like it,
sometimes
Jesus.
we have to leap of faith.
Mm, mm. So I'm curious because all your English is really good. Jesus, Heron, and Kiki, all your English is very good in a different way, but it's good. Have you guys talked a lot online with people, like in our Discord community or on apps?
Yes. Well, teacher, in my case, I had the opportunity to work as an English teacher some years ago, and I guess it went a long way to my English learning process, and it really helped me a lot back then because I got the opportunity to interact with different foreigners, and I think in my case it was because of that, because I worked as an English teacher in the past, and now I got certain experience in the language.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I just said when we had Pearl on that teaching is the absolute best way to learn the language, also.
Francis. Well, teacher, this opportunity, this is my very first time here, but I need to get back to work.
Good luck
Thanks a
with your
lot.
work
I
and thank you for
appreciate
joining us.
the opportunity you gave me. Thanks, teacher. Have a good one.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you here. See you around. So, Kiki and Harun, thank you for sharing your point of view. But how do you guys talk with other people? Are these people around you, or are you finding people online to talk to, Harun? Any order. Kiki, go
Um,
ahead.
yes, to me, oh, sorry, there's an interruption, sorry. Okay, to me, to talk and to people it's quite complicated actually. Like, people from different background, people from different countries, people from different areas might face a problem when they meet each other. The difference of accent, the difference of slang and cultural understanding. But to
Mm-hmm.
talk in that particular English, to me, we can emphasize the use of our what is it called? How do we call it in English? Like,
The use of our.
what is it? The use of our
It's okay.
mannerism. Sorry, yes, this is what I want to try. The use
Okay.
of our mannerism, how we react to them, how we talk, and how we got to understand what we are going through, to the meaning, to the what we want to say. That is important for us to carry on during the
Absolutely.
interaction. Yeah.
Well, I like it. Thank you so much for sharing, Kiki. I'm sure many people like it.
Thanks, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, see you around.
And see ya. Yeah, see ya.
Haroon, my man. So, having English around you, does that make it much easier to learn, or do you feel nervous because maybe your English is not that good?
And the thing is, it's easy, especially it's a blessing, disguised to me. Like, uh, I'm having the chance to communicate with different people regularly, and multiple
Mhm.
people sit in my car, and most of the time I come across with the proper native speakers, natural native speakers. So this is like kind of like a blessing for me. I get to interact with them. Most of the time it goes silent in the cab, but the best of time one should try to initiate. So most of the time I try to initiate. For example, if the journey lasts for like 6 to 7 minutes or 10 minutes, so it's more than enough to communicate on various topics, to know their interest, to get shared by their knowledge. So that's how
Absolutely.
it's really really important to initiate at least. The only thing, because it's like massive, it's like spoken worldwide, globally, everywhere. So you cannot be Picasso to know every single thing or every single idiom, because it's different from zone to zone, place to place. Even the English people I found struggling with some of the people like from Ireland or somewhere, or Yorkshire. So it goes different from place to place, so you cannot learn every single thing every time. What's so important is to stick with it, or to make it more comprehensive. One should simply ask the other person, like, what does he or she mean to ask or say anything about. So once you
Oh yes,
open the
absolutely.
questions to the other person, so questioning is really important, rather than pretending like you understood and you give some wrong answer. So it's really important to ask.
It is
Asking is very,
never bad to ask a question. You can
so
only learn from it.
so what extremely important is to at least initiate. So that's what I normally does. And to be honest, like I just told, like whole my life I couldn't get that much listeners and speakers with me live, like or sitting next with me, like in the last 1 month. So whenever you get any chance, or any person who want to speak, whenever you get any chance, at least he should try to do it. You should try to do it
Mhm.
same time. Never missed opportunity if you are keen to learn. So gradually you'll be on the
Absolutely.
track.
But let me ask you then, because most of my viewers, their English is quite good, but they're always too shy to start a conversation. Like, how do you deal with that? Because you say you just start these conversations. Have you never had that you were nervous?
Uh, Look, one thing, if most of the people love speaking, yeah, most of the people have the tendency to learn it. So if you really want, rather than keeping that thing in mind, and suddenly if you miss the train and you are no longer with that person or passenger, for example in my case, so you will have regrets later. Oh, I should have spoken it. So rather than, at least make a mistake once, rectify it in the next time. So like
Yeah.
for example, in the free time, especially in the taxi, what I'm talking about, uh, in between, there's like piles of like your videos, other YouTube videos, like hundreds of people, probably you would be endorsing some of them also, right? So have this thing, right? So you like I downloaded the videos of the idioms and phrasal verbs. So in the free time, I learned those, and the next passenger, I try to amplify those. So it helps me to keep it
Mm.
in practice. That helps a lot to learn and implement at the same time.
Do you feel excited about when you learn these things and then you finally use them? Do you feel excited about it?
That's very contemporary. That's very satisfactory. Definitely, yeah. Like it gives you goosebumps if you are successfully able to make other person understand. You think he understood you, and you just finished or ending something, right? Which you want to speak, and you recently learned, and you execute it successfully. So you like somehow it's like a game. You should do it. One should like
Absolutely.
definitely. So hesitation and like that's the kind of a stopper in between. So if you are not hesitant, at least try. So it uh, uh, break the shackles of everything coming in the way, and just gives you an opportunity to speak up. That's how it gets better, I think so.
I mean, it can only help you out, right? Speaking up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because learning,
Well,
most of
thank you
the
so
people
much.
are
Thank
really
you.
good listener, but unfortunately not the proper speaker. For example, they watch your videos probably, they're way better than me. But the thing is, like, when it comes to speaking, just because of limited practice, they get hesitant to speak up.
Absolutely. We have many of those. They're watching right now and they know exactly who they are. So that's the hardest part where I can get them to learn, I can get them to listen, but to start speaking is something that you have to do. You have to convince yourself to just open your mouth and be like, hey, how are you doing today?
Exactly. Is there any way we can get the recording of the session that could help? Because straight away you're talking about the solutions, so that could help a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So how do you get that
Every
recording?
live stream is recorded and I upload each live stream the next day to my second YouTube channel with Lucas. So it can all be watched back and you can keep on learning. And of course, you can join our Discord community where many people who are watching now, they learn together there every single day.
Absolutely fine. Thank
So if you want those links, just go to learnwithlucas.com or the YouTube specifically is just with Lucas, WITH Lucas. You find all my live streams.
And I'll bring a lot of people to get the benefits of the best thing you're doing to community. So I'll do it
Yes,
for sure.
that is that's what they get out of it. You can learn together with each other for free, make friends, and it's a good time always.
I'm available for anyone who want to speak to help me to get shared by their experience and to give them practice also. So yeah, I'll do it.
You're welcome to join us, and thank you. Thank you for sharing your point of view, and we appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Hope to see you around.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Hello.
What is up? Hello.
Nice to meet you today. I'm just wandering around TikTok and just saw you live.
Glad to have you here. Is Hiroshi your real name?
No, it's like my uncle name because I think it's dope actually.
It is a very cool name. I gotta agree with you. So, what are you wandering around TikTok for? Are you looking for something?
Yeah, actually, I'm just looking for someone to talk with to practice my English because I'm bored of talking with people on Omigo because they're just saying random nonsense thing, and I'm tired of that.
That sounds like an Omegle thing. True. Well, welcome. Today, as every Monday in this live stream, we are talking about an English topic. Today, we're just talking about the best way to learn English for you. So, what do you think is a good way?
Um, Let me discuss this about this. If we're talking about learning English, we have like two things. Main is casual English, like now I'm just talking with you. Second is academic English. When we're talking about casual English, we just usually used to talk with, not writing and reading that
Mhm.
much. So it's the best way to learn casual English is to first try to be confident and talk to foreign stranger, I guess, on other platform like now on TikTok.
Mhm.
And the second way is just to ask your teacher for like a private lesson if they do have so, and like having a back and forth chat with your teacher. And
So, you say it's just all about speaking. Speak as
yes,
much
for
as you
casual,
can.
yes.
And
And
have you had like a favorite thing to talk about with people, or is it always just small talk?
I don't really sure about that. I talk about everything.
I see, I see. Yeah, normally people have a specific like interest they like to talk about a lot. Like people can talk about the same thing for hours.
I think that's boring. And
True, it
about
can definitely be.
And yes, and about what's it called? Uh, the thing you learn from what is that called again? Yeah, just basically English for educational. You should learn that by maybe taking an IELTS course or a TOEIC course. But I think that's a like
Mm-hmm.
have like any positive thing in life just for a degree.
Sure, it can definitely help out with work and those kind of things if that's what you're looking for. Might I ask you, have you ever tried Discord?
What's that?
There you go. Well, I thought if you know Omegle, you must know Discord. So Discord originally is for like gaming communities, but we made an English learning community on Discord, and they like to speak every day about different topics. So you're welcome to
I
join
think
us
I
if you
heard
want.
Discord before. I think
Discord,
I heard
yes.
it. Yeah, I heard it before. But like, I think I don't have time pretty much. I am like a student
Makes sense.
still learning. Yeah. I'm a student that's learning coding and having a part-time job, but don't have pretty much time to do anything.
There's always something to do, right?
Yeah, always.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you took some time to speak with us today, at least, and I'm sure it helps people out.
But wait. I also want to ask something too.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
this is the first time I joined your live, so just want to know what's your name and your personal information.
Well, that's a lot. But my name is Lucas. I am an English teacher on TikTok. I've been doing this for half a year now, and I live stream almost every single day.
Hopefully, I could join your stream like every day if I can.
Yes.
It's
And if
like
you're looking for my socials, just go to learnwithlucas.com, my website, and you can find all the socials right there. Instagram, Telegram, whatever you like. No Omegle, I'm sorry.
okay. I also heard that you have a YouTube channel. Did I hear that wrong?
Correct. I upload the videos I upload to TikTok, but I also have a second channel for all the live streams every day. So this live stream is recorded and will be uploaded tomorrow.
Oh my God! So I'm famous now.
Absolutely. You better watch out.
Oh no. Okay.
Nah, all cool. Yeah, join what you like and keep on speaking because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you for talking with me this night.
It's my pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for sharing your story. Hiroshi.
Yeah. Thank you. Sincerely.
See you around. There you go. There you have it. Hiroshi's story. Well, not really Hiroshi, but really Hiroshi. Good way. I don't know if Omegle is the right way to learn English, though. You could, but it's Omegle. Welcome, other friend. Glad to have you here with us. Would you like to say hello?
Hi, Lucas.
Hello.
Can you hear me
Glad
clearly?
you are here.
How are you doing?
I am doing great. While I was adding you, I was trying to add other people, but every person's internet is really bad.
Oh,
Maybe it's
really?
my internet. But I'm glad to have you here. What made you decide to join?
Oh, I just want to speak English a little bit because it's been a long time I haven't spoken, and I just want to
Sure.
practice. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're forgetting your English if you don't speak?
Yeah, it's kind of. I think my English is getting worse. So
But that can definitely happen.
yeah. So that's why I'm here. So like it's been like 10 years I haven't spoken English frequently. and
Mm-hmm.
now I'm getting a little bit nervous when speaking English, and I just want to make myself more confident.
Yes, and confidence comes with practice, so you're doing it the right way. So, what do you think? Because you said you've been speaking English for 10 years. Like, what was for you the best way to learn English?
So for me, it's variety of ways to learn English, but English can be categorized in two things like academic English and normal English, like that, like what I'm talking with you right now. And I think normal English is a lot more difficult than academic topic, because when you learn something in English, you know many words about the topic that you are talking, like academic topic. You learn finance, you learn artistic, some kind
Sure.
of, yeah, and you already know a particular amount of vocabulary. But when it comes to normal English, it a lot more thing to take into consideration, like reflection and yeah, I think that's what I think. And
Well,
in the
yes, small
in the past,
talk can
I
be
used to
difficult
learn,
for many reasons.
yeah, I used to learn English by watching English video on YouTube. I follow some English YouTuber, and I try to imitate
Sure.
them. But yeah, because for me, like, English is I'm not an English. I was born in Vietnamese, and the thing is, I didn't learn English seriously when I was a child. So it's a lot more difficult for me to adapt to a new language,
Of
and
course.
I try to copy them. Like, English is just a way of imitation, and if you can, and in the end, English is just like a way of communication. If you can convey your idea, and you can make others understand what you are trying to say, and
Of
that's all
course.
right. Yeah.
Of course, yes. So you said you watched a lot of videos. Would you watch the video and then like shadow the teacher? Like, would you repeat after them or just watch?
I watch, and I look at the subscription, and I try to imitate them. Like the way they talk, the way some
Sure.
vocabulary they use, and try to make it in the right context. And that's how I did in the past. But as I told you, I haven't practiced English for quite a long time, like back to 10 years. I took it very seriously, because I
Sure.
did my master degree in the UK, like back to 10 years ago, and after that I come back to Vietnam, and like, haven't used English that much,
And you let
and
it kind of go, right?
sorry.
You let it kind of go because you didn't have many reasons to learn English at that moment, right?
Yeah, I would say so. But I think it's very fun, and it's how can I say? But I don't have any word to say anymore. That's stuck.
It's great. No, it makes sense, and I'm sure it helps people out. Just hearing how other people are learning their English. Do you recently have a reason why you started speaking English again, or you just checking up?
It's just I don't know exactly. Just when I got to TikTok, and I see a lot of like English class, and and I
Hmm.
find it's fun, and I just want to put myself in English again. That's it.
It can be a lot of fun, absolutely, especially if you meet the nice people like in our community. Then it's a lot of fun to keep speaking every day.
It's just nice to see you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your point of view. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Lucas. Bye bye.
Our pleasure. Bye bye. There you have it. Different point of view, this time from a Vietnamese. Well done. I mean, it's hard if you haven't spoken for a couple of years to get it back when before you practiced a lot. Like I said before in the video last week where I do the push-ups, English is a muscle. You gotta keep on practicing it. That's fluency, keeping on using your English. All right, Hughie, welcome.
Hi, Lucas. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Hi. Absolutely. How are you today?
I'm feeling great. The weather is a little bit hot, but I'm doing fine, I guess. How's the weather
Where
there?
are you right now?
Can you actually guess where I'm from based on my accent?
Your accent is very clean. It would be hard to guess. I would just say South America.
I guess I'll reveal it before I get out of the stream. Is that okay?
Sure, no problem. Well, I can tell you, I am in Bali right now, and in Bali it's also really hot. It's like 33 degrees, full sun. So we all just trying to survive, right?
Yeah. So the reason why I joined the stream today is because you were talking about the best way to learn English, right?
Yes.
So I kind of
Do
want
you
to
have an idea
share.
about this?
Yeah, I do want to share a little bit about my personal experience about how I learned English
Glad.
as a
We'd love to hear.
and I really wanted to know if people learned English the same way as I did when I was young.
Mhm.
Okay, so as a kid, I used to watch like animated cartoon with the subtitles, but I didn't watch it in the English subtitles. I used to watch it in my mother tongue subtitle, and by listening to what the characters are saying and looking at the subtitles at the same time, it kind of gives me an idea of what they're trying to say. Like, I'm not sure if this is the most effective way to study English, but I used to watch it every single day. So I think the key word here is consistency.
It might as well be.
Yeah, like yeah, just as
Well,
people have said before, like you should really watch things that you personally enjoy, and not just like some random stuff in English. I think it's really helpful.
absolutely. And when it comes to this part, watching the movies, that's how I initially learned English too. I would always be secretly watching movies past bedtime. And because the sound was really low, I would have the subtitles on in English. So I had to read the subtitles to try and figure out what the movie was about because I couldn't up the sound because I'm supposed to be sleeping. So it's kind of like your situation.
Yeah. So do you think listening is a good way to study English?
Absolutely, it is, but there's a limit to listening because English, most of it is practice, and practice is speaking to people. You need listening all the time in conversations. You need listening when you're trying to improve English. You need listening, but many people listen too much, and they don't start speaking until it's quite late. So they're very shy and they're very scared of making mistakes, even though their English is already quite good because of listening. But initially, to just listen is the best way because you just gotta soak in the language, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree as well. So do you have any words of advice for those who are, afraid to speak up? Like I know a lot of people are afraid to speak English because, they have this fear of being judged by others. So yeah, do you have any way to like encourage them to speak more?
Yeah, it is crazy because actually most of our community is like this. They are too shy to speak. For example, a few days ago, I went into our Discord community. I had a chat with a few members, and there were like 15 members, they were there. They had microphones, but they didn't want to talk because they're too scared of just my presence there. So I always tell them just learn with each other, learn with someone you are more comfortable with. Because maybe because I'm a teacher or whatever, they're like, oh no, but what if? But if you're doing it with a friend or a family member, then it's a much more relaxed environment. So it's a much easier way to start speaking. And if even that is too hard for you, try the mirror or try your cat. It really doesn't matter. As long as you start opening your mouth, you're going to get used to using English every day.
Yeah. Yes, I agree as well because in my country, when they teach English, they don't let the students speak that much. So I think that's one of the reasons why the students could never speak English and they're so afraid to, even say a word. And so I'm still trying to, find a way to motivate my friends to like speak English more so I could find some partners to talk to.
Yes, just step by step. And often I find, as you say, interest is very important. So don't just force them, hey, you have to learn English because you want to improve, right? You can just have them learn English because it's interesting for them or they have a good reason to do so. Like you and I, when we watched the movies, we weren't learning English, we were just enjoying watching our movie.
Yeah.
And of course, we learned English from it, but it wasn't our first goal. Our first goal was just to have a good time and enjoy.
Yes, yes, that's true.
So, do you think your friends, is they're speaking just like yours, or?
I mean, some of them do, but not too many. So, I kind of find it hard to like practice my English because it's obviously not my first language, so it's kind of hard to find somebody to talk to. That's why I'm here in the first place.
Yes, we initially had this problem when I just came to TikTok. I realized that many people were just looking for someone to talk to. So I always said, just find someone in the comments down below until we started with our Discord and Telegram community. And now there's over 1,000 people just practicing every day together and they're having a good time. I don't even have to be there and they talk to each other. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
you're also
so
welcome to join them because there's a lot of very funny people.
yeah, I'm thinking about joining the Discord as well. I will have to reinstall Discord though. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, you can, I think, temporarily use it in a browser and then just reinstall it. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I'll
But
probably
it's a good way.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying that really want to give the opportunity to speak to other people. So I was just about to get off
Hmm.
the.
Yeah, let me just ask them because I know what you're gonna say. Guys, where do you think he is from? This is your chance to guess where he's from. And he can tell you if you're right or not. What
I'm curious as
continent
well.
or what country is your confident? It's over 200 countries, guys. It's gonna be difficult. I mean, it could be all over the world because, like I say, you speak very slow and your accent is very. There's something in it. I just can't place it. I think most people are guessing Asia, but we have a few people. I thought I saw a Scandinavian somewhere.
Okay, so I think I'll probably review it now. So I'm actually Vietnamese, and yes, I'm from an Asian country.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was in Vietnam a few weeks ago. I've been to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, and Da Nang, and it was a very good time.
Oh, did you like the food?
Vietnamese food is great. Yes, I think it must be one of the best foods in the world.
Oh, wow. This is great to hear, right?
Do you agree or not? Or are you more of a hamburger person?
Uh, yeah, I'm more of a fast food kind of guy, so I mean Vietnamese food is okay, but I think I would personally enjoy something else. It's not that I don't like the
Oh
cuisine,
yeah.
but it's like I like salty food, you know.
I mean, these days I'm eating like 5 hot dogs a day, so I get it. I get it. Well, thank you so much, at least, for sharing your point of view, and I'm sure it helps a lot of people in the comments down below. Maybe tomorrow on YouTube, who knows? And if you'd like to join the Discord, just go to the link in my profile, and you can click on the link to the community.
Yes, thank you so much for having me here. So before I leave, I would like to, say this to everybody. So if you're studying English, as I said, the key word here is consistency. So yeah, just practice English every single day and just think of it as how you learned your first language. You use it every single day, and that's how you, become comfortable with the language. Yeah, that's my advice.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Consistency is key. Practice every day and you're gonna get better. Good message. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Have a good evening
I
or
hope to see you around.
see you.
Hello!
Hello, and how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome.
And for you too. Nice to meet you.
I
This is the first time I
Nice to
see
meet
you.
you
I
too.
see your channel. I see you in the live. The first time.
Do
So,
you normally use TikTok to learn English?
in fact, I've been using it newly, not from a long time ago, you see. You know,
That's nice
the
because it's not the
background.
best place to be. But
Yeah, you are right. Yes, the place where to talk with people who are using the native language itself or others, but I think the ones who use the native language itself is stronger, or you can get benefit from them better than others. That's right.
it could definitely be. So,
Yeah,
why are you speaking English? What made you learn
because
English?
in fact, I teach English for the fundamental stages in Palestine.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? I teach English for the
They're
fundamental
playing
stage in
with.
Palestine. You know Palestine, it's under Israeli occupation.
Sure,
Yeah. So
sure. And
it's,
do you enjoy teaching?
yeah, of course, I like this language very, very much. I like it very much. And I can
That's
have
good.
affect on my students, pupils, you see. But we
And
encounter or face some problems which are, that I don't have foreigners or the ones who speak the native language itself. So, yani, it just depends
mm-hmm.
on the pupils or students, in the class, and maybe if any foreigner pass by the area that you are in, for example. So
It can
it's not
definitely help,
sufficient.
but
It's not
it's
sufficient.
not the best way to learn, I think.
Yeah, it's not sufficient, my friend. So you need to chat to speak with foreigners who use the English language itself in order to strengthen and to practice and use your the English language and to see whether it's good or not and to see your pronunciation in general and your way in English is
Absolutely.
good.
Like, it definitely helps to get their feedback on how you're speaking.
Yeah. So how do you see
And
that?
have you ever considered using like online resources like TikTok to learn English or help your students to improve or connect with people?
Yes, on messengers, in messengers, yeah. But I think it's not sufficient. But
No,
what?
it's good to have different ways to learn English. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Now I saw this social media TikTok, and I said to myself, it's a good way. Maybe I can use it in teaching, also in learning. Everyone can learn and teach. This is the life that you pass by. You can learn and you can teach.
I was exactly like you when I started out on TikTok. I was like, but nobody learns English on TikTok, but I'm just gonna upload my videos and let's see. And I figured out many people are just looking for someone to practice with or those native speakers to talk to, and here we are.
Yeah, do you know? In fact, I tried the first live. I told myself maybe some will follow me or watch some English lessons on TikTok, and I'll use the live for this. When I used it, unfortunately, just a few who were watching. So I felt confused, or I don't know how to say it in English. Upset, not upset, just how do they say it in English? Yes.
Yeah,
يعني
just
not
upset.
satisfied.
Yes.
I'm not satisfied. I felt not satisfied because there are not many who watch it or were watching. Just a few, maybe 4 or
It's
5.
always different, you know. But
So
I think in the end it doesn't matter as long as you know some people are learning English with you. You can also improve your own English and maybe your live stream skills to make it better, and
yes,
more people will be
yes,
watching. Well, I'm
yes.
glad you made it
I
here
will
at
try
least, and
and do this.
we have a lot of English speakers on our Discord server and Telegram community that you can also connect with if you'd like to.
Yes, I'd like to. And I see that there are thousands, maybe millions. Millions, yeah, of course.
Oh, well,
But
thousands, not millions yet.
no, I mean in general, you can find this
In general, sure.
general, but here thousands,
You
and
can
it's
use
good.
social media for the good.
Yes, this is the person who himself who decide how to use it usefully or to use it for badly. It's the human himself decide. Yeah. So it's better,
Exactly.
really.
You
As
got
a
the
human,
power to decide.
it's better. Yeah. It's this is my humanity, يعني. The humanity. Tell me to use it usefully, not badly, as a human, and to be benefit for
Exactly.
others, not to be bad or post bad things for others. Yeah, this is my
Yes.
thing.
So I always tell everybody who comes here, you're welcome to learn English with us as long as there's no politics or religion hate against each other. You just learn English, have a good time, and improve together.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, of course. Yes. How do you see the English for me? How do
I
you see
think
the
your
language?
English is really good, and I'm glad you're an English teacher helping other people out. I'm always happy to meet those. And you speak very clear. Number one, this is very nice. This is a good habit to have. Don't lose that. You speak slow and steady. So I would just say the one thing you are missing, maybe, is a flow in your sentence, if you know what I mean.
Ah,
You are
yes,
saying
yes.
the words, but the words have to make a sentence, and it will sound better if it flows better. But it's probably because your native language, that it's a little
Arabic.
bit more cut. A lot of languages speak like ta 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 ta, and Arabian languages do this too. And English is more of like a one word flows into the other word kind of deal. That's why we have like cannot and those kind of things. There's not really space. So try to focus on that. When you watch a movie or a native speaker, just try to follow their sentences and their speed, and you're gonna improve very quick.
Yeah, I'll do, and all learn. No one is a perfect learner. I think, especially the ones who are not native. So
Absolutely.
we are all learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are all learning every day.
Yes. And it's a good thing. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your point of view. I'm sure it helped a few people out in chat. We appreciate it.
Yes. And thanks to be with you here also.
Is there any last thing you would like to say to the people learning English?
I think about learning and teaching. I think that I use the repetition, teaching words, repetition for them, memorizing them, then using them in useful sentences. as it strengthens the learner
Good point.
to use the language. See, and also repetition of the sentences, for example, not to depend or to concentrate on grammar. See, to depend on repetition of sentences.
Absolutely.
And the one can understand and learn it, speak it. I think it's better than the way of concentrating on grammar, etc. And I think you know, or the viewers know what I mean. So this is I use
That's
this.
why I never do.
Yeah. So I use this method. I use this method. Repetition, repetition of sentences, words, using intonation, and I think you know what I mean. This is in teaching.
Absolutely.
The intonation. What? Repetition, sentences.
And probably consistency. Just try to speak every day, right?
The dramatization also. Sorry, I forgot. The dramatization using photos and teaching. Yani, I mean to relate, to connect the learning process with something real in order to let the student understand better, to understand the sentence.
Yeah, like you said. First of all, useful phrases. Secondly, just focus on speaking. And a third, just real situations. Make them understand what's going on.
Yes. And the last thing I tell you, if I face difficulty in speaking, I told you, because we do not face or we do not speak with foreigners. It's not enough just to speak inside the class with the students. You have to practice the language with foreigners, with a native language persons, for example, in order to, to practice it and to see how is the language in general. And that's it.
Yes. Well, the thing is with English that most speakers are non-natives and they come from all over the place. So every accent is so different that if you're just talking to each other, English is still very difficult, especially when you're listening. So I always suggest talk to as many people from different places as you can, because American English is very different from British English. It's very different from Australian English.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's right. Yeah. So it's good to talk and chat with all backgrounds, not only with the British people, for example. Yeah. I mean, for everyone, for all backgrounds. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your point of view. We appreciate it and hope to see you around.
Of course, I'll do. Okay. See you.
Hello.
Mabi. Yaying, hello, welcome. Oh, now we're all talking. Okay, good. Glad to have
Okay,
you
today
here, Mabi and Yaying.
okay, I'm glad to meet you too. I'm from Thailand. I would like to practice English
Welcome.
with you now.
You're welcome to practice with us every day. Glad to have you with us. So, how have you been learning English so far, Yaying, my Thai friend? How have you been learning English?
I learn English about
It's okay. Have you been watching movies
wait a moment, please.
or watching TikTok?
About 20 years.
That's good.
I learn English.
That's good.
I learn English in kindergarten, primary, and secondary school and bachelor degree.
And do you still learn now?
I'm not now.
Do you still
Again,
practice
please.
English now or no?
Again, please.
Do you still practice your English now or did you stop after school?
Yes, I'm practice English with sing a song.
That's very nice. Any favorite singer?
Just a little.
Maybe you like Taylor Swift?
And now I am English teacher in Thailand, but I am English teacher at small school in the primary school.
That is a
I
very good way to learn.
speak English with the foreigner just a little because I don't meet the foreigner.
Well, now you
And
have.
now
Welcome.
I try practice about listen and speaking English because I must teach English in the secondary school.
Very good. This is a great way to learn.
I try
Glad
to
to have
listen
you
and
here.
speak, but I think I good about grammar and writing skill and reading skill. I'm not
Speaking is difficult, right?
yes.
I understand. So let's listen for a second
I'm
to
shy.
someone else and see if we can learn. So let's check in with Mabi, who doesn't have headphones right now.
Hello, Lucas.
Hi.
Hello, beautiful community.
You
How are
broke your
you?
headphones?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but
Well, we are doing fantastic. Have
yeah,
you been practicing on Discord with Pearl?
yes, I have been there, but then they changed the schedule, and now it's 4 a.m. to me, so I cannot join anymore, unfortunately.
Difficult time, I understand. So what do
Yeah,
you think is the best way to learn English?
I mean, doing it in your daily basis, that is all. In everything, like if you are cooking something, probably look for some vocabulary. If you are watching a TV show, also, and every day do it like more challenging over there with the vocabulary, and also trying like on Discord, as I said before. My speaking have improved these days with speaking with the community there. So that is also a huge opportunity over there. Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I
Thank you
hope
so
you're
much,
doing
Lucas.
very well with us.
Yeah, it is a pleasure also to being part of this community, as I said before. Thank you to you.
Of
So yeah,
course.
very nice.
So, if you had to summarize your number one way for learning English, the thing you must do, what would it be?
Just one step. Yeah, one thing at a time. So because if you don't do it, you are not going to get like a little bit of confidence, and you will be in the same stage. So just trying, just doing it every day, and open your
Absolutely.
mouth, your beautiful mouth, and practice.
That is a great point. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And let's see what somebody else thinks about that.
Thank you.
All right. Any of the other women here right now, what do you think of that? That it's important to just try to speak English? Irene or Kim? What do you think about that? And otherwise, Bethel, go ahead.
Hello. Hello.
There we go.
Oh,
Hello, both Bethel and Irene. Glad to have you here.
Hello.
Let's start with Irene. If you could speak up, what do you think? Is it important to just try to speak?
First, I'm gonna say thank you for the opportunity. I think, like me right now, I'm nervous, but just leave your comfort zone and just to be brave and don't be shy. Just speaking to another people, so you can speak and you can learn a lot from them, with them. Yeah, just it. The point. Thank you.
Yes, Bethel agrees totally.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Would you like to tell us how you are learning English?
My name is Betty.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Excuse me? Nice.
Yes. Go ahead. What is for you
I've
the
been
best way to
practicing.
learn English?
The best way is watching videos of on TikTok. Like your like your videos.
Thank you. And do you ever repeat the text or the voice of the video to improve your speaking?
Yes, yes.
And what about talking to people? Because TikTok is videos. Do you ever speak to people? Like Irene and Mabi say, you just gotta try.
That because I'm surrounded by our country citizens, and I can get the chance for that to speak.
Sure. Well, now you are online. It's a great place to practice together.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, glad to have you with us. So let's check in with Kim. Kim, what do you think about it?
Oh,
Hello.
hello. I try. I have no confidence. Mhm.
Well, you do have
I
confidence
I
because you're
I
talking on the
try to
live
talk.
stream.
I try. I try to talk. My good way to practice English at the morning. First,
It's okay. Take a breath.
I'm talking to myself. When I wake up at the morning. She said, "I'm going to bath. to taste my teeth, to brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to cook even tea or coffee. I talk myself. When I'm going to do anything, I talk. Every day, I
So
learn
you just
new
say the action out loud, or how do you do this?
now.
Do you just say the action out loud? Like, now I'm going to cook. Oh, this is delicious. It's really good.
Yeah.
That is a great way. And how
It is
about
my.
talking to people, like online?
I say to people, try to reading.
It's difficult?
No.
That's okay. So what is it? You just cannot find people?
Now. Lucas. Teacher.
Yeah, let your friend help you.
I forget
You're doing
everything.
great.
I forget.
Don't worry about it. We're talking about the best way to learn English.
Thanks. When I'm writing, I'm good. I'm good in writing, but to speak, I'm not good.
It's because you need to talk to more people, like your friend. Very important. So a conversation like this can be very helpful to improve confidence and speaking. It's okay, Kim. Take a breath and I'll ask Mabi how she's doing. Mabi, what do you think? Is speaking easy or not? Or you just want to talk on Discord?
Just join us on Discord, guys. No, I mean, it's difficult at the beginning, but when you start doing it, you get confidence by the time. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes at the beginning because you are learning. That's the part of the part. So yeah, it's very important just start
Exactly.
doing it. As everything, you know.
Exactly. Yes. And Mabi, can you tell everybody to join Discord one more time?
Yes, please. Being welcome to join us. Feel free to join us on Discord. There such nice people there. We have a lot of types of different interests, such as food, animals, etc. Photography. So join us. Feel free to join us. The people there are
Yes.
well.
And what's your favorite topic to talk about?
They're mostly well, sometimes we join us to the hangout, so it is free. We just know the people there. Where are they from? What are their hobbies? And then we do like to listen to music, doing a little bit of karaoke or something. So just to get fun and also learn new things like vocabulary and the daily practicing that Gal are doing every day.
Very good. Very good.
Very helpful. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. People definitely must know about the Discord. Okay, let me check in with someone else. Ying, do you understand everything that people are talking about? I am curious. My Thai friend, do you understand what they are talking about? or otherwise Irene, let us know. Hi.
Do you ever to come to Thailand? Have you ever to come to you come to
I
Thailand?
have been to Thailand before, yes. Many years ago, I was in Thailand. Great food, beautiful beaches.
Where you go to Thailand when you come here?
I was on all the islands, Koh Samui, Koh Langkawi, and those islands.
Have you ever go to Chiang Mai or Bangkok in Thailand?
No, I have not.
If you have a free time, and welcome to Thailand.
Definitely need to do that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for your teach English and listen me and try listen me.
Oh, of course.
Okay, thank you very
It's
much.
our pleasure to have you with us. All right, let's check with Irene. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Do you understand everything everyone is talking about?
Sometimes, but sometimes I don't understand because the accent, like British accent, but sometimes I know, but maybe the vocabulary I don't really understand, like the past, like that.
It can be really difficult, yes. And what do you do to practice this?
For me, I watching the movie, like, and then I'm listen to music and singing because I like singing. And when I found something words that I don't understand or I don't how to say, I go into Google. I make a notes and going to Google Translate. Yeah, that's it.
That's a good way to learn too, absolutely.
Yeah.
And singing is a nice way. It's very enjoyable. Many people like it.
Yeah. And then I talk to myself every day.
Well, you're welcome to join us and talk with us every day if that makes you happy.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for sharing your point of view with us. We hope to see you around.
Yeah. I hope it's gonna help someone maybe. So
Definitely.
I'm talking.
It has helped people before. It will help people again. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Very soft, but very good. That is how you practice your English. That is how you practice your English. So, how about Kim? Is this a good way for you to practice your English? Sure. Yes, definitely. Thanks for the roses, Mabi. Otherwise, Bethel, what do you think? Is this a good way to listen and speak?
Yeah, it helps me a lot. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Are you sometimes shy to speak?
Yeah, very much. Every time.
And why do you think you are shy? Are you
Especially,
scared of making mistakes?
yes, that's the reason. Especially
That makes sense. But
when we when I have work interviews, I'm afraid of speaking English, and I'm gonna be shy. So that's the big problem for me. I want to speak English confident and fluently.
and that comes with time. Just keep on practicing and find different people to talk to improve your English.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
Well, we are glad to have you with us today, Bethel. And if there is one tip you could give to everyone, what would it be?
Uh, I want to I want to tell for all these people, you should not afraid to speak English. You have to practice, because practice makes perfect. So don't be afraid of. It's just a language. It's need for communication, not big knowledge. So you have to practice your English level. Now our world is going to in one. Our working language is gonna be by English for every word, for a word.
Absolutely.
So we have to, we have to speak English better and better. That's why I'm
That's a
saying
great
all this.
tip. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. We appreciate it.
Thank you for you. You're doing good on this online. So me, thank you very much.
Of course. It's my pleasure to have you with us. Hope to see you around.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Kim, I see you make comments down below. Would you like to say something to the people?
No, no, I appreciate you. Thanks for
No, you're doing
requesting.
great.
Every day I try to talk, I try to join in order to improve in English. Thanks.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Thank you for being here.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hope to see you around. And then there was one left. Mabi. Let me do it like this. How are you?
Doing great. It was a pleasure to hear all the girls and getting confidence.
Will you have confidence the next time to talk to me on Discord too? Or just listen again?
I mean, I was working. That's the main reason I couldn't talk. But yeah, I will do it definitely.
I'm sure it wasn't only you. It wasn't only you.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was? I'm just curious what you think. Because the last time we were on Discord, I was talking with camera guy, and you were just listening, like many people.
I mean, I was working. I was actually working. So I was at the office and I had people around me. So it was a little weird if I just started to talking at my phone, you know. Yeah,
Makes sense.
I tried to say something and talk a little bit. So yeah.
Well, you did great and you practiced well.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of topics, a lot of a different type of person. So yeah, we just have to start doing it.
Exactly. You just gotta start. You just gotta try and do, and you will improve.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the main goal.
Well, thank you so much for trying to practice with me on Discord. Do appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much to you, Lucas, to this beautiful community again. So keep practicing, and I am glad to be here. Thank you.
Hope to talk to you on Discord the next time.
For sure. See you around, guys, and Lucas. Yeah.
See you. Bye-bye. Here we are. Yeah, pay for my internet, please, guys. Don't pay me with coffee. Pay me with good internet. Hi, what's up?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I
Perfect.
can
Let's
hear
go.
you.
I'm kind of struggling with
Hey, this is
Wi-Fi
just
though.
like this is just like Discord. You and me talking.
Absolutely, the people are listening is the same. I was actually about to talk about that because after you left the call, the people were just like, "Oh, I was working. I'm like, guys, there is 24 different time zones. How is everybody working?
No, they were just too shy to speak. I know.
No,
But luckily today in the class you had a good practice, right?
absolutely, it was great. Always great. Yeah, you should definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can say the same as everybody says, guys, join Discord. It is amazing, and if you guys are willing to, this might be like some ad for the Discord. So join Discord. I will be talking to you after the live if you're interested. So yeah, so people join and see how it goes there, and that is a great thing.
Yeah, well, these days, because of all the lag, normally it's just the community that is watching. It's not a lot of new people.
Yeah.
But it will get better. I'll find some better internet and we'll do all right. But it's nice to talk on Discord, and I will definitely join you at least once a week from now on because I can finish the course. And it's nice. I think it's nice to have people around that just, thank you, Toronto, that just enjoy talking, right?
Absolutely, yeah, totally right. No, it's a great thing. It's a great community thing. We really enjoy it over there. We get to learn a lot and stuff. And yeah, day by day, just practicing and talking. Very cool thing.
Yes. Don't you find it annoying, Toronto coming to take the #1 spot again? Always this guy.
Toronto's ridiculous. He or she, I don't want to offend him or her. I don't know who Toronto is, but Toronto
It's a
is
city,
ridiculous.
remember? It's a city.
Oh yeah, right. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. It's a city. Toronto, if you're
No,
listening, you should definitely join Discord. There are a few memes up about you actually, which I did, and I enjoy doing those. And it's
I am watching. Secretly, I'm always there. I don't know, you can see when I'm online. I put my online on online, so you can see when I'm there. And I will go through most of the pages just to check what you guys been up to. And I'll also be joining more actively, and I'll see if I can do like a live stream once a week there now, because I set it as a community. So if I live stream, then many people from just around Discord can also join.
Yeah, of course, that would be great. I mean, it's kind of your Discord channel, so of course you're welcome to join.
It's ours. The amount of effort you guys do to just, make this in a community and talk to each other, it's us.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I definitely hope to see you guys around there tonight, though. I'm going to turn my internet off and just relax.
Hey, yeah, well deserved, my guy. I hope it hasn't been too much of a struggle these days, but of course, just get offline for a bit, turn on the console and stuff, and then have some fun.
Thank you again, Toronto. I am in Bali right now. I'm glad you're paying attention. I'm just curious because before I remember when I mentioned mobile gaming is not gaming, you agreed with me, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, what is that even?
Yeah. Who are these people playing Call of Duty on the phone?
That is, I don't know. How is this a thing? Like, I don't know. It's like, it must be so like low quality, and I don't know if you're playing online, it probably must. I don't know. But yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, maybe we'll find some other games to play together on Discord or, of course, karaoke.
Hey,
Probably
always,
do that. Just
always.
put a
We have
put a
some good
filter
singers.
on my microphone so I don't sound terrible.
Hey, there is some good singers there, actually. I'm talking about Mabe is a good singer, Daisy, and so on. So you'll hear them once in a while.
That's the thing. Like they're always like, "No, I'm so shy. I'm so bad," and then they start speaking, and it's great. And then they sing, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? You're great."
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it's good to have these people around, and I also appreciate you for doing at least the challenges. You know, trying to beat those people, but it's not easy. Lag,
It's not
right?
easy. It's not easy. I really have to get my money up, not my funny up, to get in to kind of win or get somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. It's often the internet in Indonesia is worse than in Vietnam. I've noticed this also because I probably just have a bad SIM card server. So I'll check tomorrow to get a better one because the Wi-Fi here is not good enough. So I need to get a good phone card.
Okay. All right.
And then lag is no more issue. Then it's just a skill issue, as they say.
Yeah. I mean, this week you can kind of wait with it because I'm struggling with the Wi-Fi here too. I'm kind of not at home, but yeah, from after this week we can definitely we will be top one again. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you.
You better watch out. Yeah,
Better
this is
watch
a
out.
warning.
Hey,
Toronto and the other ones, happy, and they're
this is
really
not a
good.
warning. This is a threat. Camera guys coming in hot.
Yes,
Let's go.
I'm sure they're ready for it. Well, thank you so much for
Hey,
talking with me for a little bit. I appreciate it.
it was great talking to you. And guys, there is nothing more to say than just join Discord and talk to us there.
Exactly. See you around on Discord.
Thanks, my guy. See you around. Have a nice one and enjoy some free time.
See you later. Have a good evening.
Bye bye.
Hello, Emma. And
Hello.
Abdul.
Hello. I'm sorry.
I thought we'd
Hi,
do one more
Lucas.
round to check how you're doing.
I can speak now.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Lucas, for your accept. I appreciate your
I'm
channel, your live streaming because you can collecting any people in another country, and I can learning much language from another country. So I want to practice
absolutely.
English. Yeah, because my English is very bad. So
You're
I
doing
try to
fantastic. Don't worry about it.
I try to practice English. So I found your channel, so I'm happy. Maybe I can learning with you and another friend from another country.
Absolutely. Like
Thank
the person I was just talking to right now said, join our Discord. They practice there every day. And it's a fun time
Yes,
because you meet many people from different countries. And that's the
yes,
most fun thing about TikTok, right?
yes. TikTok is very excellent because much can accept another science, anything from TikTok now. I can learning English at TikTok because I need practice English. So I need
Absolutely.
this language English for my uh for my life because now I'm going to 3 months stay at Australia and 3 months at Indonesia. So I need practice English.
It's a great way. It's a great way to learn, and you have a good goal. So all I can say
Thank you,
is
Luca.
good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you, Luca, for your accept. I hope I can join anytime when you're live. I can join with your channel. So because I want to practice English with you.
Absolutely. We hope to see you here and practice with us. I live stream almost every single day and speaking practice every Monday and Friday.
Yeah. Oh, every Monday and Friday.
That's
Okay.
speaking practice, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Thank you,
thank you so
Lucas.
much for the roses and hope to see you around. Abdul, go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I really enjoy your channel.
Glad to have you here.
Yes, because I wanna improve my English every day and every time.
And every day I upload, so that's good.
Yeah. That's why I follow you. My problem is I live in non-native speaking country. People don't speak English in my country. They speak French and other language. And I don't have a partner to speak.
Well, you just heard me talk. We have many friends here who speak together every single day. So internet, TikTok is a good way to practice together.
Yeah. and I'm
So
trying to
how
speak
have
in
you
front
been
of
learning
people.
so far? So how did you learn English so far?
Oh, I learn English myself when I'm at home. I try to listen a lot of podcasts and watching YouTube video and study English on TikTok like your video and yeah, and I listen music, English song.
It's a good
I
way
try
to
to
learn.
yeah, and I read a book.
That's good. So you enjoy reading?
Yeah.
Do you ever try to read out loud?
Yes, I try.
It's one of the best ways to improve your English very fast. So very smart.
But the best way is to live in an English-speaking country.
Absolutely. You not only have the language, but also the culture every single day around you. So are you planning to live in an English-speaking country?
Yeah, because I'm a student, I'm trying to make money to travel English-speaking country.
Very good. It's a good goal to have, and I'm sure you're gonna have a good time if you go there. So thank you for talking with me. I think your
Thank
English
you
is
very
very
much.
clear.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And be sure to join us on Discord, Telegram. Over 1,000 people you can practice with every day. They sent you coffee? Yes, exactly. They know what I need. They know exactly what I need. So thank you so much to Rez, number one. She's not here right now, but Rez has been amazing. Toronto, thank you so much for your support. You are great too, and I'm happy you realize I'm in Bali right now. Wa, Yai, Trinity, Embar, Blue, Camera Guy, Anna, Mabi, Genevieve, Emma, Sela, Jay, Wayina, Han, Saren, thanks so much for your little hearts, and Camera Guy coming in as a thanks so much, Camera Guy, for the pinch. It does look good. My face is just too tight. Maybe I need a little chubby face. Little chubby Lucas. Maybe it looks better. Maybe it looks better. Thank you so much for your support. Tomorrow, I'll share you my location. If I go to a coffee shop for a couple of hours, I'll share you my location. I'm gonna edit some videos while I'm there. Hope to see you around. Have a good night. Now, like Camera Guy says, go talk on Discord, okay? Go talk on Discord. No chubby Lucas? Come on. I'm gonna look great. I'll look great. Have a good night. See you later.